What is good? How's everybody doing today? Let me just get things all situated here because my potato internet tried to screw me over today. I've literally been uploading a video for just about 24 hours straight. 24 hours straight it took me to upload a video. All right. What's happening? Let's see what's going on in chat. Nicodemus, no, you are certainly not late. In fact, I was the one that was late. Yeah, see, this is so much better. I went to go watch a previous, like, just to grab some stuff out of a recent live, and I was like, damn it, I forgot to put my chat on the screen. Which is not, I mean, I understand that it's not a big deal for you guys right now, but when anybody that tries to watch it back later, if they don't get to see what you guys are saying in chat, oof, that's bad. It's all bad. I mean, sure, you can watch the live chat on the side, but seriously, nobody does that. It's Friday. It is hot as a MFer out there right now. Let me tell you what. It is actually it's cooler today than it was yesterday. It was I had 34 degrees here yesterday, which translates to like 38 degrees. People need to know that Amino smells like dookie. People need to know that Amino needs to get on camera and stop being such a chicken shit. That's what he needs to do. Vitor, welcome. Welder. All right. I think that's about all the things I can mess up in my settings before I get started. All right, Liam up in chat, MD5 up in chat. We've got DJ Elf, welcome. Peachy Viking, welcome. Peachy Viking is a member. There is not a new plugin. I mean, yes, of course, there's tons of new plugins. There's always new plugins. Frosty, what's up? Moinky, welcome. Thanks for letting everyone know in chat that I'd just be a couple more minutes. I appreciate that. Lukeson and Lee Wong, Concept Gaming. Smarlov, welcome. So, all right, so some teasers for you guys. I don't mind giving away some teasers, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm working on. First of all, the first thing that I'd like to tell you guys about, you know, in fact, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's have a look here. So everyone knows about this guy. Don't worry, I'm going to change the screen here in a second. So oh my God. Jesus, get your life together, man. Get your life together. And we want, which one do we want? We want that guy right there. There we go. So everyone knows this website, right? You've all seen it before. It's been around for quite a few years. It's a good template. It's simple. There's hundreds of people out there that are using this website, and it works. However, we have a new one coming to the stage very, very soon. So I'm excited to show that off for you guys. I actually got a sneak peek of it, and it looks pretty good. I think you guys are going to like it. So we definitely have that video coming in the very near future. And I've got, what else am I working on? I've got another, I shouldn't say it's me working on it, because, I mean, come on, I can't create anything to save my life. We've got another Discord bot in the making. Actually, it's ready. It's out. It's released, which is super exciting. It's probably going to it's probably going to negate the necessity for, I think we counted 12 different plugins. So one single Discord bot that is going to remove the necessity for about 12 different plugins in your Rust server. That was my last count. It's probably changed since then. It's probably gone up. If I know the developer at all, and I think I do, he is all about removing the necessity for plugins. If he could run a Rust server with 0 plugins, I'm sure he would do it. With all of the features that plugins do. DJ Elf, yeah, exactly. I've seen that one. Yeah, that's the one. Battle metrics with loan, that's coming up. I've actually got, who have I got? I've got somebody, I thought. Somebody was going to join us on that. Let me just see if I can figure out who that was. But yeah, I want to do that one on a live stream. And Amino actually made a really good point that very few people will go back and watch live streams. So what I'm going to do is I want to do that Battle Metrics video live with Lone and whoever that third person is, if I can figure out who that was. And then I'm going to chop it all up and put it into videos so that you guys can actually find it in my regular library. What's everyone's favorite plugin? That's a tough question. You'd have to put it in categories, I think. That's the only way that you'd be able to categorize your favorite ever plugin, right? It's like picking your favorite movie. Like, you know, what's everyone's favorite all-time movie? Well, that's almost impossible to answer. Whereas if you broke it into categories or genres, then you'd easily be able to pick your top movies in each genre. So same thing goes with plugins. Yeah, exactly, Monkey. That's exactly what I plan on doing. I'm gonna actually do that with the live stream that you and I just did here a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna do that exact same thing. Prefab Finder by Wolf, eh? For Nicodemus to chime in and say that he has a favorite plugin and it's not one of his own, that makes me curious. Oh, Prefab Finder, I know what that is. Prefab Sniffer? I think it's called Sniffer. No, Jesus, I really spelt that wrong. And wow, I'm glad that wasn't on screen when I just did that. Prefab Sniffer searches the game files for prefab file locations. Yep. For somebody that's building plugins and other various things, that's absolutely that would be a strong tool for sure. Lee Wong says bot respawn. That's another video that I keep trying to go do it. Actually, I tried hooking up with Stina Maru, and he said he was fully willing to do it, and we just haven't reconnected on it. And I was going to actually collaborate with Steen on bot respawn. Yeah, impossible to break it down or to narrow it down. Yeah, exactly. Just watched and implemented rateable bases. It jumped my population by 10 in 24 hours. There's a lot of players out there that love rateable bases. It's a very powerful plugin, which is why it's so... I've always said, yeah, you know what? It's expensive, but it's worth every penny. It's not even a question. It's worth it. He could be charging $200 for that plugin, and it would still be worth it. Simtronics, our server is PvE, so I really like events and building plugins. Yeah, absolutely. Vitor has bot respawn. Yeah, Nicodemus, I did find it. Yeah, I thought that's what it was, but yeah. Smarlov says, my favorite is the quick smelt. It's simple and so good for players. That's interesting. I know where Finder came from. That's what it's doing. It's finding prefabs on your local host. I get it. Nah, nonsense. It's all good. Razvan says, hello, my name is John, and I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you there because I think your name is actually Razvan. Just kidding. Welcome to the stream, John. But just know that I'm going to call you Razvan from now on. Smelt on gather by death. Smelt on gather by death? Where does... Oh, smelt on gather. Wow, I totally read that wrong. Yeah, that's a good one. There's a free. I don't know if smelt on gather is a premium plugin, but there's a free version as well. As soon as you hit a node or chop down a tree, it goes into your inventory. If you're chopping down a node, it goes into your inventory as smelted product. If you're chopping down a tree, it goes into your inventory as charcoal, which you can also turn on and off because obviously you wouldn't always want it to go into your inventory as charcoal. Anything made by Mr. Blue is my favorite. And of course, that is a comment by Mr. Blue. Oh, okay. Instant smelt. Gotcha. Yeah, most people in the server are here solely for the rateable basis. Yeah, that's Arun. You should. I'm hoping that you just spelt that wrong. That's all I'm going to say there. Yeah, lock up your daughters. Mr. Blue is on campus. Lee Wong, I combine bot respawn with copy paste and it comes out with some beautiful radiating bases. That's interesting. Okay. Monument add-ons is a fun one. I really like it. It allows you to, the part I love about Monument add-ons, and in fact, I'm probably not even using it to its fullest extent. All I'm using it for is basically advertising different things. So I put up signs and then I'll put an image on the signs as advertising. I think I also put a pool at my outpost or something like that. Oh, yeah, I did. I put a pool and a car lift at my outpost. Buddy says, my bro is at work, bummed out he's missing your stream. Can you give him a shout out? He'd really appreciate it. His name is Lou Sassel. Well, Lou Sassel, I'm sorry you couldn't make it to the stream. Hopefully you do catch one in the future. And here is your shout out. Let's get an F in chat for Lou Sassel for not making it to the stream. Oh, was that a troll? Which episode of The Simpsons was that? Loose asshole? Loose asshole! Oh, son of a bitch. I can't believe I fell for that. Buddy, buddy. That's all good. I did. I totally did. I don't watch The Simpsons. Yeah, there you go. At least somebody dropped an F in there. That's beautiful. Yeah, that was good. No, I actually said it the full way. You guys are awesome. Yeah. When I used to stream on Twitch, man, people used to try to catch you with stuff like that all the time. Oh man. But apparently I put my guard down for YouTube. It's almost like I trust you guys. Almost like that. Yeah, so many trolls. That's okay though. I don't mind. When you do what I do, you're basically putting yourself out there, so you have to expect it sometimes. It's all good. The internet is full of trolls. That's for damn sure. So yeah, I knew I was gonna stream tonight. So I had to long story short, I run several YouTube channels, so I do a couple of different projects on the side. Anyways, I was uploading a video from the weekend, just this past weekend, and it was a 10.5 hour long video, and I had to upload that version of it, the original uncut version, and then I also had to edit it down. I was able to edit it down to about 5.5 hours of footage. And so that was the one that I was uploading last night. And I thought, okay, I started uploading it at about 6 o'clock last night. I thought for sure it was going to be ready to go by the time I needed to stream tonight. And sure enough, I got home at 3 o'clock and it's at like 86% or something like that. And I was like, oh man, this potato internet is brutal. 75. So what am I at? I'm 75 down and 25 up or something like that, which means I get 75 down and maybe 12 up. So no, he doesn't need to get banned for that. I don't know what the delay here is. I don't know if I'm getting the warning on YouTube again. Is the stream all twitchy for you guys? As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh well. I know why it's happening. No, he does that dude doesn't need to get banned. He got me, legit. Another thing I got to start. Okay, here. Question for the chat. Question of the day. Oh, 15 to 25. That's not too bad. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right. Question of the day. So, obviously y'all are on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I don't watch YouTube Shorts ever. What do you guys think? Give me a 1 in chat if you guys watch YouTube Shorts on a regular basis, like a couple of times throughout the day. The reason I'm bringing it up is because I literally got a notification from YouTube saying, hey, are you noticing that your view count is low and your subs are low or whatever? What's because you're not doing any shorts? First of all, I'm an educational channel. How do I do shorts on an educational channel? Basically, hey, this is me. This is what my next video is going to be about, or I don't know. Yeah, see, me neither. I never watched them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, I knew you guys would back me up on that. Yeah. Oh, Monkey and MD5. Kevin P just subscribes. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So we've got some people. Smarlov is watching shorts. Martinez is asking, have you ever had someone DDoSing your server? Yes, absolutely, I have. Like serious DDoS. It sucks. Nature of the business, though. If I wanted shorts, I would have gone to TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram. Yeah, exactly. Just let YouTube be YouTube. I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, I don't know. I could legit run you 5 or 6 scripts. Yeah, but Jesus, do I want to do that? I don't know. I thought about it on my drive home from work today. I was like, you know what? I'm in the Jeep. I should flip on my phone and just do a short and just to see what happens. In fact, I might still do that just to see what you guys think of it. I don't know. Don't know. Buddy says I only watch shorts when I'm taking a dump. When do I watch reels? There's a strong possibility that I'm watching reels at that time. Been hosting a vanilla community server for people who are new to Rust. Mostly people just chill out there, cutting trees, listening to podcasts while playing. Learned a lot about admin tools from you. All right, perfect. Great. That's fantastic. That's what I'm here for. That's what the entire community, I can't even say me anymore. Like, that's what the entire community is all about, is teaching. I would use shorts as a sneak peek into your next reveal. That's actually a decent idea. I actually kind of like that. Like a teaser video, I guess, is all it would be. Yeah, I watch shorts, but it's mostly just dogs and cats being cute. I feel you there. Saying that, I also watch more Twitch than YouTube. Interesting. Shorts are perfect to get right to the chase. Yeah, exactly, because you don't have much time. You can toss up a short on things like wonder how you can get access to every skin in Rust. Ah, that's interesting. See, that's why I have to go to more creative people than myself. Okay, so Smarloff, that's exactly what they're saying. So Smarloff says the shorts bring in a lot of viewers, and that's true. They do. They bring in tons of views to the short. That's it. They don't, like, if I had 100 shorts and I had, hundreds of thousands of views on these shorts, that does not necessarily translate into views onto my long form videos, and it doesn't guarantee new subs. The I forget what his name is, the guy that's in charge of the YouTube algorithm has come right out and said as much, that shorts are over here and long-term videos are over here, and the algorithm does not communicate back and forth between the two. So yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. Quick tips. Yep, that's actually not a bad idea too. Is there a plugin to toggle softcore reclaim terminal to 100% recovery, 80% recovery, whatever amount you want? I don't think so, because that's a native function of Rust. I don't know. I bet you chat knows. Somebody's going to let us know if I'm right or if you have a good concept here. Shorts are people with no talent trying to get attention. Honestly, the same thing could be said about a lot of YouTubers, actually. So Nicodemus says, I was playing with Reclaim terminals recently. There might be a convor associated with it. Beautiful. So we're going to know here in a couple of minutes if we can change the reclaim amount on softcore mode. But it's like Twitter, most of those views are bots. I'm going to say probably not. What happens with reels and shorts is you find one that you like, or it grabs your interest enough that you actually watch it 3 or 4 times, and that video will gain a lot because everyone else is watching it 3 or 4 times as well. I can't say whether YouTube has, I mean, we all know that YouTube has bots too, but I don't think they function the same way as they do on Twitter. Spiffing Brit disagrees. I don't know who Spiffing Brit is. Yeah, so I'm seeing Villain Von Bad Guy. Oh, see? I'm always tripping up on your name. Villain Von Bad Guy is also saying that I should be putting it up as a teaser. That's actually turning into a really good idea. I wish Iced Host and other server hosts would clarify certain things, like the fact that mod file can't be a recent downloaded file with a file name like no green 2. It has to be just no give green. That you're mixing up 2 plugins there, but I know what you're saying. Um, yeah, and maybe they should let everyone know that. In my eyes and throughout my channel, you'll hear me say things like syntax matters, and that would fall into that category. So, I mean, yeah, sure, but if they went through and started giving all of those little warnings, it would be a book about the size of the Bible, that you'd have to know and understand before you knew all of these little caveats of things that are going to screw you over. I have actually talked about this exact thing on previous videos. Excuse me, guys. Just give me one sec. I have a horse in my throat or something. I have unsubscribed from those who started uploading shorts. See, that breaks my heart. So what if I upload a short tomorrow? Am I going to lose you as a sub? I hope not. Corrosion Hour. Hey, welcome to the stream, Corrosion Hour. I appreciate you stopping by again. There are admin commands for reclamation. You can adjust the belt, main, and worn items. So if anybody's going to know, it's of course Corrosion Hour, because Corrosion Hour maintains probably the most used and definitely the most trusted website for admin commands, item IDs, etc., etc. So if you guys are looking for any of that information, make sure you go check out corrosionhour.com. Yeah, exactly, Moinkies. There's it's a common thing. Yeah, Oxide only reads in syntax. Computers are stupid. I mean, let's face it. It's zeros and ones, and if the computer is looking for a 1 and it sees a bracket, it says, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that. Most shorts are boob clickbait. That is 100% true. And of course, me being who I am and what I do, I'm trying to think of a way that I can incorporate that into my channel. And unfortunately, I just don't have what it takes to do that. Read into that whatever you want. If YouTube would allow side swiping from your video to your channel, shorts would be a lot better. That's true. But it's like two separate platforms. Once you go into shorts on your phone, you're in shorts. It's not simple to get to the channel. I had the same issue with Gportal, except Gportal simply told me to contact the person who made the mod. See, that's so frustrating. I hate that about hosts. They're just like, nope, it's a plugin problem. Nope, we're not even going to look at this. It's a plugin problem. It's so frustrating. I wish they would just respond with, no, go check out SrtBull's channel. It probably has an answer in there. I don't know. Maybe if YouTube allowed you to attach a short while picking a thumbnail, so a viewer could watch a short, see a highlight at the top that the vid is a short to a main vid, and then swipe to watch the full video. Yeah, that's a great idea. You're getting slight buffering. Yeah, it is saying that. I know what the problem is, and unfortunately I can't fix it right now. I'll have to shut down the stream, and I don't want to do that. There you go. Nicodemus coming back with the exact CVARs that we need. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad they came through for you. I'm glad they had an answer, and actually gave you an answer on the syntax error. It is frustrating out there that hosts, they just don't care. They get your money every month, and as long as technically, I guess, as long as the server is up and running, they've done their job. So. It's not just computers that are stupid nowadays. Oh man, that is so true. So true. What is the best use of battlemetrics? I'm going to speak on this because I don't have enough experience on it, but I would say the best use of battlemetrics is using the trigger system that they have. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll never do this again. I'll never do something the day before. I should not have. I shouldn't have to do this. Shorts, even if created for upcoming videos, more time to invest in editing and preparation. That takes away from your actual relevant material, especially when you're the only one that does the work. Yeah, that's actually really true. Is there a way to rename an NPC you put in the game? Yes, as long as you're using human NPCs. Hello, thanks for you work, man. Very useful tips and tutorials. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Fusion Development says, I am their favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. I'm my favorite YouTuber too. Here, let's do this. So you would go up to the NPC and you would do NPC_edit, the one that you're looking at. And then you would do NPC name. And then in quotations, you put that NPC's name that you want to change it to. Yeah, exactly, Mike. I agree with that. The hosts don't need to care. They don't. That's exactly, yeah. You said it perfectly. Their service isn't Rust or plugin setup. Their service is to provide the machine and host on an IP. That's 100% true. Oh. Okay. Look at Nicodemus is right on the ball. He knew exactly what Fantasy was talking about, and I didn't. Mr. Blue says, as someone who used to do iced host support, it makes sense for hosts to reply with things like that. There are a lot of things that can be just answered by reading docs. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And yeah. There are a lot of, well, like that question that was just, oh no, because that turned out to be the wrong answer. So forget I said that. Yeah, the answers are almost always in the docs. It's crazy. Smarloff says, I use other hosts. They are good and helping the customers a lot. That's fantastic. Not everyone is like that. Do you know how long it takes for Loan to get back to you on any issues with their site? I got something from their site, but something went wrong with the order, and now it is stuck in limbo now for almost 24 hours. Well, let me tell you what, it's not like Loan to leave a customer hanging like that. So if he is leaving you hanging, there's got to be a really good reason for it. Meaning he hasn't got to his computer yet. He doesn't know there's a problem yet. There are a couple of different issues that could cause that. But it's not neglect. I guarantee you that. Fusion Development says, you're the reason why I started my own Rust hosting company. You started your own Rust hosting company. Oops. Well, that doesn't make any sense now, does it? Good thing you guys didn't see that. I'd be curious to see what that looks like. Fusion, hit me up in Discord. Let me know what your website is. I want to check you out. Gamers Overnight, I just got an iced host server. Congratulations. I'm hoping you did it on my advice and used my promo code. Yeah, read the docs. That's a novel idea. Yeah, exactly. Boom, Nicodemus dropping the 10 pounds or euros. Why can I never remember this? It's so frustrating. Anyways, thank you for the super chat. And he says, all aboard the Dono train. Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. Are you disappointed like me that the new update of trains is only to bring to download loot and materials? Oh, yeah. I I'm not disappointed in it, but I am expecting it to go through some changes. That's for damn sure. Mr. Blue, it's also very frustrating when you're doing support and people blame you for their server crashing and such, but it's just misconfigured by them or some plugin or something. That's 100% true. Start a ticket on Loans Discord. That's where support is active. That's a good point. People don't always realize that the hosts don't know everything and that not everything can be fixed by the host or caused by the host. That is so true, and honestly, probably one of the biggest driving forces behind me starting what I do, because I wanted to be the go-to guy for all of those answers. PT Viking dropping in with the $2 super chat. Don't know train. Thank you, I appreciate that. I wish you could replace the music in amusement rides. I thought you could. And if you can't, it needs to be creepy circus music. If it's not, it needs to be creepy circus music. That's the bomb. The bomb. I'm glad you guys can't see my cat right now. He's literally like just off of camera a little bit, cleaning his butthole. And I'm guessing you guys really needed to know that, right? R.I.P. I have a great affection for you as well. Nice game, Russ. Just a shame Discord and Facepunch don't protect server owners from server recruiters and copying Discord servers. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of the beast. I could literally take your website right now, copy it, and call it my own, and there's literally nothing that's safe on the internet. They barely have music protected. Music and movies. It would be an unreal workload to try and fix every problem started by a bad configuration. There are services out there that do exactly that. They'll take your server, they'll check it all over, they'll find out where the conflicts are, fix them, or teach you how to fix them, whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive. It's expensive. I want to see. Oh, look at that. Fusion did send me a message. Hey, what is your website? I'd like to check it out. Recording and looping the music took me days. It's not a fun experience. I'm pretty sure an old Russian plugin I used to record amusement rides music no longer works. Interesting. Yeah, I just responded to you there. Yeah. VP, what's up? Welcome to the stream. My good spirit, my Discord has now been copied 2 times and taken over by server recruiters. Okay, so it's unfortunate, and it's kind of the nature of the beast. But I guess the best takeaway that you should take from that is imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. So you have something that somebody else wants, and they're trying to mimic you to get it. Yeah, server. Yeah, exactly. Hit up Amino in my Discord, or if you have him on his Discords, you could probably do the same way. But the support is in my Discord for sure. Just got admin menu and permissions manager. Not had a chance to use it yet. Just installed Rust on there and I figure out how to set 5 times without a plugin. Okay. You you can't and you shouldn't. I'm assuming that the reason why you want to do it without a plugin is so that you can stay on the community tab. And as soon as you do anything with loot, you can't be on the community tab anymore. If you do, you're skirting the rules. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. So there's people on Fiverr that actually do just that. They go through your config and set everything up. What's the point of hosting your server if you don't understand the mechanics in general? Exactly. Exactly. The iced host have some problems. I get the one host from them, but in the description of the server, the words appear next to each other. I've actually had that happen on my own servers too. And I've had it so that it repeats what's in the description. I haven't looked into that. Noobface says I record loop music for every shop I build. Holy dynamite, that is dedication. Pank. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Anyways, hello. Welcome to the stream. Is there I want there to be a feature where you can buy or craft a work cart to use on above ground rails. There's a plugin for that. And it is pretty sure it's on UMod. And I'm pretty sure, oh, maybe not. The one I was thinking of was automated work carts, but that's not what you're looking for. Interesting. Craftable work cart. I thought that was being worked on. I'm surprised if it's not. Nicodemus says I found, oh, that's for, okay. Yeah, there you go. Still using Scala Cube even after telling myself countless times to leave. I need a new host. I'm definitely not going to bash the competition. If you have iced host, if you're in a country that has access to iced host, that of course is going to be my suggestion. Gamers Overnight, it's modded. Why not do it without a plug? You can for sure. I actually don't know how you would. How would you, without a plugin, how would you make it so that when you hit a tree, you get 5 times instead of vanilla? I'm not sure about that. Okay, Fusion, I just got your message there. I'll open it up. But I'll have a look at that after the stream. Almost every mode of transportation has a clear direction of access: horses, ranch, boats, fishing village. Yeah, it should be the same for every vehicle. You shouldn't have to run around. That's actually a valid point. Except that I think they tried to cross over with the prefab aspect of it with the usability of the player. Hard to say what the driving force was there. Can you explain what these Harmony plugins are? Yes, I can. It's essentially a method of modding Rust without using the Oxide platform. Yeah, and you're probably going to start seeing more and more of them, actually, to be honest with you. Until UMod actually gets up and running the way that it's supposed to. Yeah, I think you'll start seeing more Harmony stuff popping up. I'd like to ask, do you have a video how to connect website privileges with Rust plugins? Website privileges? You might have to clarify that for me. You can do Discord privileges with Rust plugins for sure. I don't know about website privileges. Oh, if customer buys VIP and it has some features like smaller time of teleport. Yeah, absolutely. That website is Tebex, and I've done videos on Tebex. It controls all of the handling of groups and permissions. Well, basically all commands that are related to whatever it is that they're purchasing. Yep. Has anyone had any issues with adding multiple commands to server rewards? I recently redid everything and abandoned it. Won't list more than one command at a time. That sounds like a syntax error in your config. So what's the new favorite plugin even these days? I know this is going to get old, but I've said this so many times. People have been asking me this so many times. I'll show it to you. Oops. That is my current favorite plugin. My current publicly available plugin. Stupid spam colors or scam colors, whatever they are. Also using Scala. Been trying to find a good alternative. Guy told me about SwiftNode. Not sure. Fusion development. What's your Discord? There you go. Maybe you're up to number 7. BMG Jet, that's kind of my sense of it too. So if that's an official answer, that's kind of where I was expecting it to go with Harmony as well. Circular network distance absolutely does make a difference. You may not notice it with low pop, but you will with bigger pop. Look at that. Nicodemus has already solved the issue for gamers overnight. And there's Lone in chat. There you go. Boom. Just like that. You made the right connections and you got the problem solved. Lone, I'm doing well. Thank you. How you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, grid power is so much fun. And the reason, okay, so the reason I keep answering the same way every time somebody asks me that is because grid power is one of those things that was staring us right in the face and nobody had even tried to do it. And then Nicodemus gets his hands on it and or creates it, I should say, created it from the ground up, and it's seamless. It feels so native. It's so good. Loan, that's perfect. It appeared on my call display as a bank that I don't even bank with, but it is a legitimate bank. That's hilarious, though. I love that. I want to reach out to you about your car's extended warranty. Love it. Okay, did I miss something here? Let's go back. Here, I gotta go back. Just give me a second here. Nope, not there. Oh my god, my dashboard's not even it's not even keeping up. Oh my god. Whatever. I'll just use this one. Old man, sounds good. Have a flight back home to Malaysia. All right, well, have a safe journey and be safe. Although there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, be safe, man. I just got flooded on my YouTube dashboard. Oh, there we go. That's the issue. I want to try and say your name, but is it okay? So, Leah, it's got to be Leah Sim, right? Leah Sim? That doesn't make sense. Ryan Contois, Ryan C. I assume that you are Ryan Contois, right? Yeah, so yeah, we were actually just talking about that a couple of minutes ago, Lone. I it's cool. I think the concept is cool. I think it's going to be another one of those things that nobody uses. Maybe I don't fully understand. Maybe I don't fully understand its implementation. I guess that's a fair perspective. Maybe it'll get used. I'm not sure. What do you guys all think of the changes coming to how work carts are functioning and monuments are functioning, etc., etc.? Yeah, Ryan, I thought that was you. Yeah. So somebody's looking for, where did it go? My Kingdom for a working copy of anti-offline raid plugin. Well, what's wrong with the ones that are out there? There's one that I actually just implemented on one of my servers. And I forget which one I went with, but it actually costs a material to protect your base. And it's working good. And I think it's called, bear with me. Jesus, I don't know. Raid protection. Yeah, I don't think too much work and a learning curve. That's kind of what I was looking at, and I think they're making too many drastic changes to the game. I might get shot for saying that, but yeah, exactly. Without firsthand experience, that's I'm going off of what I've read and seen online. But it doesn't look awesome, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm just looking up. Yeah, raid protection by Mr. O1 Sam is the one that I'm using. And it costs a material, and you get to define what that material is. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah. And it works well. Just waiting for Face Punch to finally settle on the final shape of trains. So the new and improved cargo train event can finally come. I honestly, I don't think they're ever going to be done with anything. It seems like they have teams of people that are working on trains. They've got teams of people that are working on oil rigs, like, and just things are just changing too much. Yeah, exactly. DJ Elf, exactly. To be honest, they need to fix the bugs over adding more new stuff. And I used to have that same opinion until I realized that the people that are working on bugs uh, aren't the same people that are building new things. Um, so think of having two different teams: the new things team and then the bugs team, and they don't work together. Shadowfrag says they're buffing the loot cart and nerfing the fuel cart. Okay, interesting. What liquid are you vaping right now and the milligrams in it? I'm always on Grandma's Kitchen, and it's like an apple pie thing, and I'm at 3 milligrams. I've been at 3 milligrams for probably forever, at least 4 years. Gamers overnight. I'm gonna have a look at that before I say it out loud because I don't believe you. Okay. I do believe you now. It's on Chaos Code and it's called Poobot. It's like Face Punch just ignores the community and does whatever they want. No. No, they do listen to their community. My problem is they only listen to certain parts of the community. Matrix on PC, big up and all. Big up all, and I don't know what you're trying to say there. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Amino, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, exactly. They definitely don't ignore the community. They just, like I said, they just pick a specific group that they listen to and they kind of do whatever they say. No, I shouldn't say that. They take their ideas from that group. Yeah, concept gaming. Unfortunately, that is one of the foundation principles of the game, though. Offline, there's nothing more frustrating than. Here's a short story for you. Way back in the day, like back when I first started playing Rust, I actually used to log into Rust on my work computer. It was a potato, so I couldn't really do anything, but at least I was in the server and monitoring my base. And there's nothing more panic driving than, oh crap, here comes that beep beep beep, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. And there's been opportunities where I was able to rush home real quick, boot up my computer at home, and defend, but it didn't always work out that way. That was when I was like hardcore into Rust, though. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous is what that was. Considering all the memory that Rust seems to eat and eat, what should I shoot for as RAM? I only have 16, but it just isn't enough anymore. I honestly don't know what a good amount of RAM is. So I have 128 gigs of RAM in my rig right now, and sometimes it's not enough. Don't get me wrong, that's probably not Rust, but I have issues with 128. You should try Twisted Tongue Vape. I would need to know where to get that. I would need to know where to get that from. Yeah, exactly, Amino. That's why modded servers work so well. It's easier to build back up. That's 100% true, but that's also why modded servers are not as fun because there's not so much at risk. Faster server browser and server multi-threading is two things that would be vastly beneficial. Not this force wipe, but hopefully next. Interesting. Good to know. Or hey, welcome. Stopped vaping a little over a month ago. I went from 50 milligrams to 0 overnight. My dude, that's like quitting smoking. Actually, it's probably worse than quitting smoking. Ooh, that's wow. I'm assuming that there was a health reason why you did that. That's a really drastic drop. Okay, this is catching up. There we go. There's no such thing as off topic here. There we go. Does flying around as admin ever cause your service to lag? Not the server, but definitely the client for sure. I assume you mean no clipping, right? Pretty pumped they're working on a hardcore mode. Yeah, I did see that. The hardcore mode is going to be pretty fun. Yep. Oh, okay. So I'm not the only one. Gamers Overnight says I used to do that all the time, remote play, just to make sure the base was safe. Why didn't I do it remotely? That would have made a whole lot more sense. Could have done that. Now that we have like Rust Plus and stuff like that, it's no longer such a deal, but or Raid Notifier. I used to use that too. Jorge says replace one bad habit with a healthy one. Just go to the gym. Ugh. I wish it was that easy. Joker's Gaming says 16 gigs for RAM is okay for your own gaming. It's all about how well the PC works together. And that is true. Smarlov, I stopped smoking like 8 years ago and never go back to smoke or vape again. I wish I could say the same. I'll never go back to smoking. When I was in Vegas here a couple months ago now, I guess it was. Normally when I go to Vegas or any vacation for that matter, my first stop is always to pick up a pack of smokes. Because I allow myself to smoke on vacation. And I did that about 2 or 3 days into this trip. And I had one of them, and that's it. I still have the pack, and it's missing one smoke out of it. So apparently I've been vaping long enough that I no longer need to smoke. I don't even want to smoke anymore. Anyways, that's not what this is about. Before on FacePunch, there was a place for suggestions, and they analyzed the ones they received the most votes. Now it's not there anymore. They changed their website. They still have something like that. I forget where it is though. Amino says, "Bull, what are you doing to have issues with 128?" Yes, literally rendering four thing. No, I honestly don't know. To be honest with you, I believe my issue is with my Threadripper, not with my RAM or the rest of the setup. Sometimes I get hitches in Rust that don't make any sense because like all my numbers, all my stats look good, and just for some reason I'll just hitch. I don't know why. And yes, 128 is overkill, but it looks cool. Creating a modded server that balances the wants of the community is no easy task. Improving the experience but maintaining what Rust is all about is the fine line. That is 100% how I build servers. There you go. Nicodemus coming in for the save right there. I never would have guessed that website off the top of my head. I knew it was out there, I just couldn't remember what it was called. They have to divide Rust more into 2 stages. First week only T1 stuff, second week T2. Yeah, that concept has gone around a couple of times. It's ridiculous that you can have C4 on day one. I agree with you. I believe that blueprint wiping is way more important than we let it on to be. I think blueprints should wipe every month, especially if you want to keep bringing in new players to the game. Yeah, my excuse for vaping is habit, because I don't really have that stressful of a life. What do you think about adding tier 4 workbench for boom and best guns, which can only be unlocked by a possible scavenger hunt around the map? Once unlocked, BPs must be dropped by LE cargo, but would be very rare. Just trying to save Rust for the solo players and not worry about getting raided so quickly and make the Zergs actually have to work for it. That's a good concept. I definitely agree with having a tier 4. But once they have the tier 4, you're just in the same position again. And then you're going to end up with Zergs or big clans being able to do the scavenger hunt to get the tier 4, while other players won't be able to. Good concept. It would just need some fine tuning for sure. Stream is seriously buffering. Yeah, I can see that. Rust is single threaded. Threadripper will run badly in it. Even my 10980. 256 gigs of RAM? Jesus. Thought I was overkilling. Yeah, I know it's single thread. I heard that was changing actually, or did change. I forget. I read something about it a long time ago. 50 megs up, down on fiber, decent for hosting a server. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it'll work. I've hosted on 25 up, down. It honestly depends on population, entity count. It depends on a lot of things whether that's going to work for you or not. Yeah, I mean, it's a known issue that I knew I was going to run into when I started this stream. There's just nothing I can do about it until I shut down the stream. Make sure you have a static IP and not behind. Yeah, that NAT business, man, that screws some people over sometimes. I've put that on the top of my brain when trying to troubleshoot people, because those NATs have definitely caused some people some issues for sure. Get rid of that damn Discord extension and use Amino's Ultimate Archon bot. I 100% agree with that. Not that the Discord extension is bad, it's just needs improvements for sure. How often do I live stream? I have recently started doing once or twice a month, and honestly, because my streams are getting more fun than creating new videos, which is so frustrating because I need to stop getting away from it. I need to stop doing that. I need to get back into the habit of, honestly, it's summertime. It's easier for me to flip on a stream and just chat with y'all and hopefully answer some questions than it is to be stuck in my office for 8 hours recording a video. I'm still going to be recording videos, don't get me wrong. Still like the older blueprint system where you had to find pieces of blue tickets and join them together, right? Yeah. That's going back. That's going back in time. I honestly really enjoyed that. It was so hard to get blueprints. So hard. I never played Legacy. But I did start playing like right at that time. Yeah, it was super fun, but man, it was hard to get blueprints. You had to research things before scrap. Scrap wasn't even part of the game. Yeah. Was scrap part of the game back then? No, I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was. Fortunately, I'm having no issues with buffering or anything. Oh, okay, good. So it's not everybody, which is strange because it should be. Because it's definitely a problem on my end. It's not you guys. It's not you, it's me. Have any tips to get more players on the server? Yes, I absolutely do. In fact, I would love to have this conversation with you, but you should go watch the stream that I did 2 weeks ago with Moinky, because he's got a lot of really great concepts that we discuss in that video that will help you. We need at least once a week streams. And see, I would love to do that. I would love to do a live stream and a full video launch every week. I would love that. That's what I would love. Need to do server reviews. So yes, I wouldn't mind doing that. I had a couple of bad experiences where I was critiquing somebody's server or reviewing somebody's server, and they got really offended. But yeah, you're right. That would be fun. The Discord extension is bad. No way around it. Okay, so okay. I didn't want to say it's bad because I respect the person that is working on it, but it is an evil necessity. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's definitely got its issues for sure. I mean, it does what we need it to do most of the time. There, that's a positive way of putting it. Nicodemus, are you still in the chat? Actually, I'll send you a PM. I got questions about your home country there. I'll send you a DM though. Do you know a way to link a Discord role that will auto add you to an Oxide group in game? Yes, I do. Jamie Scott is looking for a way to automatically link from Discord to an Oxide role. Now, there are a couple of different ways to do this. There are free ways, and then there are good ways. And it is, oh my God, I can't find my own video. There it is. You want this guy right here. Stop talking. Share. Share. Yeah, see, my computer needs a break. Holy, it's tired. You want this video right here in chat. So Jamie Scott, that link that I just posted, or that video that I just posted in chat, that's what you want. Joseph has another concept. Joseph/scare. 2-week wipe server. First week nothing but PvE. Can't even make boom till second week. Players could grind, build up defenses, and by second week it would be lit. There are a lot of servers out there that do exactly that. Unfortunately, the fact that I just said that is going to drive you out of my server and looking for that exact server. But there are a lot of people out there that do exactly what you're saying right there, and they do well. What is Amino talking about stealing from Jamie? Because Jamie asked a question. Do you know? Okay, so now what Amino's going to do is he's going to take that concept and he's going to make some sort of a bot, some sort of a Discord bot that does exactly that. What do I want to know about Poland? Nothing, because I didn't think you were from Poland. I thought you were from, anyways. All right, so never mind. You're from my, if you're Polish, that, like, I have Polish ancestry. Recent, actually. My grandma is Polish. So I'm starting a new mod server. I'd be around since legacy days. No scrap. Oh, wow. Sorry. Yeah, there is a huge lag there. That was so 5 minutes ago. As I want to auto link my players, like using Patreon, that will auto assign donator role. Yeah, that is absolutely doable. In the process of compiling players' opinions and suggestions from multiple forums to create a server for the players, by the players, balanced, of course, something to do, hit or miss. It will be fun. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. That's a great way to start. Go to the community and build something exactly like they want. First of all, you're never going to make everybody happy. That's just impossible. Yeah, the delay is killing me here. I'm going to start talking about things that you guys are talking about in chat from 10 minutes ago. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you made a good point. It doesn't support anything from Patreon, unfortunately. But I could send a message out and see what they can come up with. Gamers Overnight, what are you talking about? Permissions manager and admin menu. Did I miss a comment? Seven days to build seems like an eternity. Yeah, except there's people that can't be online every day, and definitely not hours a day. Yeah, so the Archon plugin that Smarlov is talking about in chat right now, I want to do a video on it. I haven't started on it yet. Amino and I just haven't connected on it. But yeah, I want to do a good enough video on it that all of your questions will all be answered within the video. I guess that's the concept for all of my videos. But I'm hoping to make it smooth enough that nobody's going to have any issues with it. I thought Nicodemus was from the Netherlands. My bank is trying to call me again about my car's extended warranty. What if I get what you're saying? You want it to read all of the Discord roles, and if there's one that corresponds in the server and they have the Discord role, it would auto give the corresponding role on the server. Huh. Yeah. Okay. That's actually where I thought SteamCord was going. I found out that it didn't do that. I wish that it did. I wish it worked both ways. I'm Polish, living in the UK. You said you were going to drop me a DM asking me something about my home country. Yeah. So I thought you were from the Netherlands. I'm not sure why I thought that, but there's some stuff going on in the Netherlands, and I wanted to see if it was real. And my media isn't just drumming up crap that's BS. I did other servers for other games, but Rust is a bit harder for me. Do you have any good apps or bots like that Archon bot and other stuff that help me get set up before launch? Yeah, man, there's tons. There's tons. Oh, okay, good, Amino. I think you're talking about Patreon linking or other linking methods. That'd be good. I actually haven't heard from him in quite a few days. Um, I don't even know. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't even know if he liked the video. To be honest with you. Where is it? There it is. Um, yeah. I didn't even get any. Yeah, weird. Weird. It's all good. Oh, he asked if there was a way to do permissions. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Good. You got it. I mean, I don't want a way to, at the moment, to link Patreon to Rust that will give perms without giving them Discord role and using that to sync permissions to server. Oh, okay. Mr. Blue is from the Netherlands. Okay. So then I can ask you then. Maybe that's where I mixed it up. I'm not sure. Anyways, hearing about all of the farmers protests and stuff like that, and similarly to the Canadian version of the truckers convoy that happened in February, I feel like they're very similar, but the media is doing what the media does, and I don't know what's true and what's not. That's all I was going to be asking about, anyways. Corrosion Hour is also Polish. I think there's a strong possibility that there's a lot of Polish ancestry out there, Polish and Ukrainian. I have that feeling. Steam Cord will at some point support both Oxide and Discord groups and stuff. Well, it kind of already does. Yeah, Jamie Amino loves building bots. That's like when anytime a bot concept comes up, I take it directly to Amino because he just loves working on that shit. And yeah, so if we can do a Discord role that will automatically assign to an Oxide group, laughing. But you're still going to need some sort of linking system, Amino. Because otherwise, how would Discord ever know what the Steam 64 ID is? So there you go. Those extended warranties, yeah. Such a scam. Yeah, look at that. Amino just said what I just said, but you guys aren't going to recognize that for a couple minutes because of my trash internet. It's the linking system. That's the only thing that, yeah, like Steam Cord, exactly. Father Plays, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, hey, Thorkill, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Have you Have you been in one of my streams before? I think you have, but that went directly, my fans just sucked that directly into my tower. That was stupid. Rookie. Four says, a bit late here, has anyone asked about your opinion on the up and coming Rust hardcore mode? I honestly think it'll be awesome, much better than that softcore stuff they implemented. I like it. I'm excited for the hardcore mode. The community wants the hardcore mode, which is great that they're coming through with that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably run a hardcore server as soon as it becomes available. Hardcore vanilla. Yeah, Mr. Blue, I'm gonna try and catch up with you in a. I'll try and chase you down in a Discord call somewhere at some point. I'd love to hear. I don't know how close you are to what's actually going on there, but I'd like to hear what's actually happening over there. To finish my answer for four there, I guess the rest of that question should have been what I think about the trains. The train events, I don't think they're going to get used as much as Face Punch hopes that they do. So, but the hardcore mode is good. The train, I think that's a waste of. I think that's a waste of resources. I'm not sure how my I don't know how my stream elements caught that chat. I think Darius, I think YouTube just censored what you just said. I think that's what happened right there. Cuz stream elements caught it, but nothing else did. And yes, I believe that very I'm not going to say the words because I think YouTube doesn't like it. But I think that very situation is happening in a lot of places around the world, not just in Europe. Canada has its issues. The US has its issues. Like it's just the whole situation is just shit. Connect 2000s, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. My good spirit says, yes, it's true. They want to reduce 70% night. Oh, you're talking about yeah, exactly. It's so bad. It's so bad for the world. Like I have political views and I try to not express them on this channel. But yeah, it's really frustrating. We've had this kind of action before with trucks. Now it's the farmers. Yeah, exactly. Like they go after something, and then when they're not successful or not as successful as they'd hoped to be, then they go after somebody else, and they just it's so frustrating. Amino says I'm actually moving over to plugins soon too soon. Starting with some that will work alongside some of the bots and send more detailed info. That's cool. I like that. I'm happy to hear that you're moving into plugins. Bot idea for Amino: create video channels with video from NPCs in the game. Create video channels with a video from NPCs in the game. That's interesting. Been chilling in Friday night chat. Forgot you were live. My bad. That's all good. I should honestly not do it when I should not go live when Friday night chat is going, because there's so many people in there that I would prefer to have in my chat or live with me on screen. There's so many talented people in there. Gonna plug in They have a plugin for Rust called Discord Roles, and it linked. Yep, but that's so. That utilizes the Discord extension, and that's what everyone is trying to get away from. But yes, Discord Roles does do exactly what you're talking about there, but it utilizes that extension. Talking about shorts again, creating shorts for upcoming streams. That's another really good idea. So far, thank goodness I asked you guys that, because so far we've come up with 3 really good ideas for me utilizing shorts. Is it possible to generate a map without issues and change default rad towns with smaller versions of them? Yes, it's of course it's possible. Automatically generating, no, you would have to take a procgen map and run it through Rust Edit, shrink the monuments or add the monuments or whatever it is that you want to do, and then run with that custom map. Darius says face punch train event sucks. Yeah, I don't have high hopes. I should take more inspiration from the armored train mod. That event rocks. I've never seen it. What I love a lot of the time is Facepunch will actually utilize features from plugins and then implement that in game. And so I will always encourage developers to come up with new plugins, because there's a strong chance that those concepts might actually end up in game. One of those, of course, being grid power. Armored train event. Is it an event? Oh man, that looks gnarly. Oh man, that looks crazy. I'm gonna have to check that out. It's only going to support Steam Cord initially. So, Amino, you can benefit from Steam Cord? Interesting. There's a delay between us typing and you reading. I know. And honestly, here, I could probably fix that part of it, because this is going to be faster than what I'm seeing on OBS. Is it? Here, let's check. Let's wait for the next one to come in. Nope, just kidding. Oh, no, my OBS is faster. That's crazy. Yeah, Jamie, this is great. That's honestly, that's probably one of the best parts about doing these, is the connections that get made between the community and the developers, and these new ideas. They seem to sprout from nothing, and it's absolutely amazing.